Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a everyday makeup routine for you guys. So I'm just going to be showing you what I've been doing lately when I do my makeup. Sorry if you can hear loud noises in the background. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not a sports person, so I'd rather be filming. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started for you guys. So just excuse my skin. My skin has been breaking out so bad. I don't know why. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of acne scars, especially on my forehead, my chin. I have some like active acne like here on my cheeks, and I've never ever gotten like acne on my cheeks. It was also mostly my forehead and my chin. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get started for you guys. Sorry if the lighting is not the best. I'm trying to figure out like better lighting for you guys. And I was supposed to start filming earlier today, but then I didn't, and it is currently now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started and stop talking so this video is not too long for you guys. So the first thing I do is apply this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Water Drop Primer, which looks like this. And I just apply like a dime size amount of it and not too much, just because I don't want my face to feel oily. So this is all I do. And I'm just gonna put that all over my face. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can fix the lighting. I don't love how it is right now, so I'll be back. Okay, so I forgot that I had stopped recording, but the next thing I did was apply this Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water from Wet n Wild, which is this one. And I forgot to click record on my camera, so I did apply this. And then I did use my handheld fan from that I got for Christmas from my boyfriend, just to help dry that a bit quicker. So I did that. And now, like I was saying, I'm going to use my Lancome foundation in the shade 2250 Bisque W. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade 220 Beige. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix these two because this one, the Maybelline, is a bit too orangey for me. And then the Lancome one is a bit too light for me. So I'm just going to mix them both and try and like kind of match my shade. I'm just gonna apply my Maybelline one first on the back of my hand, since this one doesn't have a pump, which is kind of annoying, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit, not too much, because I don't want my foundation to be too orangey. And then I'm gonna apply a pump of the Lancome one, or Lancome, and then I'm just gonna mix it with my beauty blender. It's probably not the best way to mix it, but I don't have like a literal mixing thing for it. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start off with this side on my face and kind of distribute it as much as possible so it's not just in one spot on my face. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and the powder I've been God, I'm such a mess. And the powder I've been loving is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. This is what it looks like. and I really like this one so far. I don't think it gives me a white cast like some powders do, so that's why I really like it so far. And it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't make my face look powdery, which I like because I don't really like when my face looks cakey. I mean, I don't know who would. So I'm just gonna set my under eyes and I'm just gonna drag it down my face. Actually, I forgot concealer. I am such a mess right now. I haven't filmed a video in a long time, so I'm kind of like out of it. Let me go ahead and apply concealer. I don't like to apply a lot of concealer, especially like on my acne scars, because it is a lighter like shade, so I don't want to make it obvious that I'm applying it on those spots. So I just apply very little. If you see me looking down, I do have a mirror in my hand. Okay, so now that I actually applied concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. But I don't take a lot of powder on my brush. I mean, that looks like a lot, but I kind of like pound it off. I kind of like try and get as much as I can off so it's not too much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set my under eyes and kind of also bring it down and all over my face. So that's all I do. I don't apply too much because I find that if I do, it makes my face look a bit like dry and cakey. So I only apply very little. And then the next thing I'm going to do is do my eyebrows. So I usually take my CoverGirl pomade in the shade 710. Which it just looks like this, and it does come with a brush, but I don't use the brush that comes with it just because it's really tiny and it's pretty hard to hold because it's so small. But for my brows, I always use my Morphe R44 brush, which is dual-sided and has the angled side on this one and then the spoolie on the bottom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spoolie my eyebrows. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the pomade and get as much product as I can. I actually don't like, I start off with very little just because like if it's too much product at once, it makes my eyebrows look really harsh, which I don't like because I used to make my eyebrows really dark when I first started using makeup, and they look like bricks on my face. So I'm trying not to do that anymore. So I kind of go light-handed on my eyebrows. So I kind of start at the bottom and slowly like kind of start to fill them in. And I don't do a lot in the front because I don't want my eyebrows to be very like dark and like really like squared off, because I used to do that and it looks so bad on me. So once I have them all filled out and outlined as best as possible, then I just kind of spoolie through them just so that the product doesn't like just stick in one area, so it doesn't look darker in certain areas. So once I'm done with that, I go ahead and set my brows with my I use my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara, which looks like this, and it is in the shade Nothing But Brunette, and the spoolie on it just looks like this. It's not too big, and I'm just gonna do that to my brows. And I do it very lightly just because this is like it has color to it, so I don't want it to make my brows any darker than they are now. So I just add it very lightly to my brows. Thing I'm gonna do is apply a little bit of eyeshadow to my eyes, and the little eyeshadow palette I use is this one from Wet n Wild, and it's the Not a Basic Peach palette, which is very pretty. And the color I use is just this one here, which is like a transition shade. Yeah, this one right here. It doesn't have a name, so I don't know if it's called anything, but yeah, I just use this one, like kind of like light brownie color. And then I take a brush. This is the AOA Studio E130 brush, and it's just a little like fluffy brush that I use like very frequently. Like that's one of the brushes I use a lot. So then I'm just gonna dip into that shade very lightly, not too dark, tap off the excess, and just apply it on my crease. And I kind of try and just distribute it all over my eyelid. And it just kind of adds a little bit of color to like compared to this eye here. You can kind of see it. So then I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of the same shade on my lower lash line, just because I don't like want to just leave my lower lash line bare without any color. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that same shade on my lower lash line. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and do blush and highlight. And the blush that is like my go-to blush is it's this Burt's Bees blush in the shade Bare Peach, which looks like this. I love peachy blushes. Peachy blushes are okay, I can't talk. Peachy blushes are my favorite, just because I love like the little like tint that they give to your cheeks, and they just look very pretty. So I'm gonna be taking my Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush. I have two of these. One I use for blush and one I use for highlighter, because I just love the way it applies the blush and the highlighter. So yeah, I just have this one, which is a bit like it's a bit of like a tapered fluffy brush, and I just love how it applies both products. So I'm gonna take my blush and apply that to my cheeks, and I kind of just smile a little bit so like you can see the apple of my cheeks more, so that I can apply it to them. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply highlighter, and I have the same kind of brush, but the one that I use for highlighter. And the highlighter that is my go-to at the moment is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter Bar in the shade Fire. And I'm pretty sure this was from the Ice Fire and Ice collection, but I just really love this highlighter. It's like a goldy, kind of like a bronzy gold shade, but it's really pretty and very pigmented. So I'm just gonna take a bit of that and start applying it on like the base of my cheeks. And I kind of go in like in circular motions just so that there's not like a harsh line. And then just apply a little bit at my nose. And I just love how this looks. It looks really pretty. And now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and the setting spray that I use at the moment is the Milani. I don't know why I say names really weird. I don't even know why I'm out of breath. The setting spray I'm using at the moment is the Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray, which looks like this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face before I apply mascara. And of course, I'm going to use my handheld fan. The reason I apply setting spray before my mascara is because I used to apply my mascara and then my setting spray, and when I would close my eyes it would like smear on my lower lash line, or like right under my eyes on my cheek. So I try and not do that anymore so it doesn't do that, so it doesn't transfer. So now I'm going to be applying my mascara, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, which has been around for a while now, and it's a very good mascara. I just love how it applies on my lashes, and I love how it gives my lashes some volume. And I just like the wand, which is pretty nice and big. So I'm just applying that to my lashes. I don't ever curl my lashes because I'm scared of them falling out, which they already fly off. They already fall off like naturally by themselves, but I've seen like horror like stories, or I've seen people do it and their eyelashes fall off, and I don't want that to happen because my eyelashes are like a decent length when I apply mascara to them, and I'm happy with them, so I don't want them falling out. So when I apply mascara, I look down into like a mirror, and then I kind of just brush up with the wand and try and coat all of the lashes. But I don't apply too much mascara because I also don't want my eyelashes to look clumpy. Alright, so now that I'm done with my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lip products. I'm just gonna use this lip liner that I have from the brand Bonita. I think that's the name of the brand. And it's just this really like nice kind of brownie caramely color of lip pencil. And I just kind of outline my lips a little bit with it. I don't do too much because then my lips look a bit weird. I kind of fill in my lips with it as well, as best as I can. So then I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lip gloss. My favorite lip products are lip glosses and lip balm because I just feel like they make my lips look nice and shiny, and they're not like dry. So the one I've been using is the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade lip gloss in the shade Peach Tea, which looks like this, and it's really pretty. It smells like peach, and it's not like a sticky lip gloss. It just gives you this really pretty sheen on your lips, which I love, and I just love their products. I mean, I've only ever tried like one or two products from their makeup line, and they're pretty good so far from what I've tried. So that is all I do with my lips. So even though I applied that darker shade of like a lip liner with the lip gloss, it kind of gives it more like a lighter, kind of more like a nudie color to my lips. So that's why I like that combo. So yeah, that is it for my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry if the lighting was not the best. I'm trying to figure out what lighting works with the room that I film in, because the window is not like facing directly from where the sun is, so it's not the best lighting all the time. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it by giving it a thumbs up. Let me know if in the comments below if there's anything that you guys use on the daily basis that you think I should try out as well. I'm up for trying new makeup. I love makeup. I haven't filmed a makeup video in a while, so I'm excited to start trying out new makeup for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.